Okay, so the next module we're going to look at is the contact forms module. And so what this is this is a micro form manager for your website. Because arguably, and I make this argument pretty strong, people who fill out contact forms on a website, that is arguably your strongest and warmest lead, feedback, or way to communicate with an anonymous visitor online. And if they're taking the time to fill out a contact form, whether it be a request a quote or an employment application, or a good or bad review, they're taking the time to express a strong feeling. So that, in my opinion, is a very warm person to engage with. Whatever form of communication or conversion it might be, it's a very strong connection and it's to be taken seriously. But in being in the technology business for over a decade, I can't tell you how many, Bob Joe and Susie Brown, and they are both on their PTO vacation. And so a warm engagement from a customer goes into the abyss, goes to someone's email, that person's no longer there, the person doesn't follow up, it goes into spam, they're on vacation, and 2 or 3 weeks lapse. If not, it falls into the black hole, they never get back to you, and that is an opportunity lost. And so what we decided to do was create this contact form manager that takes the default functionality of a typical form where someone fills out online and that submission goes to someone's email, and basically consume that form request and stick it into our platform so you don't miss any opportunity, as well as extending out the alerts that a new form was submitted. So therefore, if someone is inaccessible to read or respond to that contact form, there are other people behind that to engage and make sure that contact stays warm. So as an example, similar to the phone, I'm going to roll back and take a look at the past year of all results. And so this will go through and show all the contact forms. And I'm just going to pick the very first one. And so what we're looking at is this is someone that filled out a contact form on example, our website requesting service. And I didn't make these forms. We made this inside a WordPress, Joomla, Magento framework. And in our example, it is WordPress. So we built contact form right on, get a free quote. And so this individual, Seth, has went to that site, that page of my website. He has filled out a contact request, and it went to our sales team. But again, let's pretend our sales team was on vacation. Let's pretend the sales team, sales manager, is no longer employed here. And Seth was a warm lead. He took that extra 4 minutes to go and fill it out. So I want to make sure I can contact Seth and give him the customer service that is needed to facilitate this warm lead. So this contact request got sent to my sales manager, but it also now got pulled in to our contact form module. So I see it in here, I see the time it came in, and I also see what the subject line was of that email. So why is that important? Because let's just say I have an employment page, I have a get a free quote page, I have a contact page. You want to start threading specific conversations or form submissions to the right subject line or the right form. So this will automatically be smart enough to thread submissions to the corresponding subject line. So what you'll notice is anyone requesting about employment, there'll be an employment subject line, and all the form submissions will lump into that employment submission bucket. And so again, it's going to show you that contact form, and we can again search for that. So if there was a specific name, let's just say historically I wanted to go back and take a look, I could just type in Seth in this example, press OK, and this is going to find Seth's contact information. This is the submission that he filled out. So the date and the time, so I know what time it was. And let me go back and show you the contact form tracking. So the other thing too is you can tie alert emails and alert phone numbers to this. So any phone number or any type of email in this grid, which is comma separated, is going to get a real-time text or email alert, depending on what you set up, saying that someone filled out a contact request, and a link actually gets emailed or texted to anyone in this group, and with a one-touch click, you can open up and view that submission. So now on the fly, you have 2 or 3 sales reps. The sales manager is out of office, he's in a meeting all day, but a warm lead comes in, and 3 or 4 sales reps are going to get a text message sent to their phone where they can one-touch click, view that submission, and contact Seth and begin the process of curating that lead. And that is how we can expand out customer service and work it in a business where you don't always have someone kind of behind the desk always fielding those leads and at all hours of the day.